EAS alarms. Alright. So, we got all the alarms in a playlist I've created, and then we also have the playlist. Also, yeah, see, say my name. Well, Dago, but you know. Okay. Italy. Let us do Italy first. Let's see what it is. Bro, why is that actually kind of fire? Why was that kind of fire? I was like, wait. Alright. I say Italy. Where is it? I say Italy. I feel like it's not really scary. I feel like it's like D, probably D. Is that, what do you say, guys? What do you guys say? Like, what rank at least? Well, let's say this. Well, because look, it's basing off scariness. See, like the scariest would be red, and then, the least scariest is Z. You see what I mean? Yeah. Alright. Next, we have Germany. Oh my gosh, come on.
Acorns gives me something to.
Sorry.
When you look good, you play good.
What?
And you want
what's the
to
point?
look good from the beginning.
Of getting YouTube Premium, really. Alright, here you go. Oh, that's kind of a B, bro. Germany, I feel like it's not really scary too. It's kind of like Elite. C, yeah, I agree with you. C seems reasonable. Israel. Alright. Oh, heck nah. Heck nah, bro. That's terrifying. Jeez Louise. Is it like Siren Head or something? How terrifying do you think this is? Yeah, honestly, like, A to Israel, bro. Israel's terrifying. Where the heck is Israel? Oh, there it is. Or S. I say S, yeah. And then, of course, there's which is, like, the most terrifying. Remember, there'll only be one in but then there might be a few in Z. Alright. You know the classic. You got the classic USA one. That then just repeats. But, I feel like the USA one, it would definitely spook me a little bit. So I say B. What about you? S? Really? With like I live in the US, so I know what it sounds like, but I've never actually heard it really. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say A, since in between, because I don't really feel like it's S. That's terrifying, bro. That's terrible. Hold up, let me play that again so you guys can hear it. This sounds like a Wendigo, bro. Sounds like a Wendigo, honestly. Which one was that? Where is it? Am I blind? I'm blind, bro. I cannot find it. We're doing good? Alright, it was Saudi Arabia. Alright. A or S, guys? A or S? 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 What did I say? Because I feel like it is pretty spooky. Alright. Next we have Brazil. I've heard this one. It's interesting. Usually, by the way, there's not any music in the background of the EAS alarm, but this is an official one. As you can see, it's just by EAS alarm YouTube, so it's not the best one. You say B? Yeah, I feel like B seems reasonable. I feel like it's scary, but with the music in the background, it doesn't make it as scary. Now, Denmark is next. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn down the volume for that. That was loud. Oh my. That's a bit spooky. That's a bit spooky. Yeah, I had to say that. Hey, yeah. Let's see. That was Denmark. Where is this? Is Denmark? Yeah, yeah. Okay. A. Yeah, I say A also. It makes sense. All right. So now we have China. Well, That's pretty spooky. That's it. That is pretty spooky. So China, where do you guys think it is? Let's do this. C or B? A? Alright. Wait. Do you think it's scarier than USA or scarier than Denmark or not scarier than any of them? B? Behind I feel like it's in front of Brazil. I think it's scarier than Brazil. Okay, Czechoslovakia.
Want to try to.
Alright. Alright. Here is Czechoslovakia. I know this one's creepy. That's creepy. That's definitely creepy. Yeah, I'd say S also. Where is Czechoslovakia? Okay. Yeah, I say S. What the heck? I'm gonna put it. I feel like I'm gonna put it in between Saudi Arabia and Israel, because that makes sense. I feel like it's terrifying, but not as terrifying. All right, Iran. Huh? It sounds like an F1 race car, bro. That just sounds like an F1 race car. Honestly, what do you think? I I say B or C. Honestly, C. B or C. C. I'm gonna put it in front of Germany because it is. I feel like it's more terrifying than Germany. All right, Japan. Let's see. Oh, okay. If I heard that in the middle of the night, honestly, I feel like I wouldn't wake up. I feel like that's like, yeah, I was gonna say that's F. Honestly, that's remember ZZD just means like doesn't wake you up. Like that would wake me up definitely, but not that much. So, oh my, why is there music in the background? That's actually kind of terrifying, honestly. That because an air raid siren is always those are always like I feel like those are always kind of terrifying. What do you guys think? C or B? I feel like it's B, but it's behind Brazil and China. All right, so now we have the UK. All right, cool. That that just sounds just like a knockoff US one. It literally just sounds just like the sensor noise just over and over. I honestly say like it would wake me up, so probably like maybe like in front of Italy. Do you think I feel like in front of Japan then? Okay, Australia. I don't know. Because I think it's just the same thing over and over. It sounds like they took like 14 alarms. Well, they took like the same alarm and stacked it on top of each other like 3 times. I don't know why. A? Let's see, that was Australia. Is this one? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put it behind Denmark, I feel like. B? B? I'm gonna put it in front of France. No, that's not France. That is Dutch. The Netherlands. Alright. I almost said Polish, bro. Polish. Polish. That's definitely yes. That's definitely yes. I say that's definitely yes. What do you guys think? Honestly, I say it's probably. I say it's more terrifying than Israel. Honestly. All right, India. I'm gonna turn down my volume actually because I know this is a loud one. Yeah, I didn't see that one's down loud. India. I feel like it's more annoying. That it would definitely wake me up. So it's definitely not down here. But I feel like it's F honestly because it's just like. I'm gonna say in front of UK. Where can I? Gross. All right. Now Russia. Okay. Why does that sound like the? Mean like
Do you
where the
need a
guy's trying to he's trying to poop or something. Why does it sound like that? Why does it sound like that? It sounds like a meme, bro. Sorry, I'm trying to restart this, but it's being dumb. Okay, I'm gonna say for Russia, yeah, D seems reasonable. Put it in front of. I feel like Germany. I'm gonna move Germany back down to D and put it in front of Iran, actually behind Iran. All right, it's Ireland. Huh. I feel like that's more annoying than anything. I feel like maybe like a B behind what is it called? Dutch? B? Yeah. Alright, and now is Indonesia. If I heard that in the middle of the night with all my lights off, I feel like I would just die right there and then on the spot. Like literally, I wouldn't do anything. My heart would just die. Indonesia is that one. Indonesia's just upside down Poland. I feel like I'm honestly gonna put that behind Poland. All right, now we're gonna do Malaysia. I think this one's loud. I don't remember. Siren Head, is that you? It sounds like Siren Head a little bit. I think, right? No, it's Philippines. Malaysia, sorry. I, do you guys think A or B? A or B? A? Okay, I'm gonna put it probably behind America, behind the US. All right, France. It just sounds like a person swearing, bro. It just sounds like a person just like F you. That's what it sounds like. It just sounds like a person just constantly swearing. That is like, I feel like that's F. F. What do you guys think? F? Because I'll put it behind Japan, honestly. Like, it's the worst one. But it wouldn't make me fall asleep. Yeah, I feel like F, because I feel like it would definitely wake me up. Sweden. Um, what's that's definitely annoying, Sweden. Sweden is definitely an annoying one. I'm gonna say C in front of Iran. Then Portugal. Is it? Yeah, Portugal. That's terrifying. I say Portugal is A. Yeah, A. I'm B. B. I'm gonna put it in front of China. Okay. The Philippines. That's definitely terrifying. I feel the Philippines is gonna be like an A probably. Maybe. Actually, maybe like a B. I feel like more like a B. A. I'll put it behind Denmark. Okay, now Iraq, and then we got a few more. Okay, now that sounds like a race car. Also, Korean. What are you doing here? That sounds like an actual race car. I feel like I am going to say maybe like A. What is happening? What the heck is happening? Hold up. I feel like C, maybe C, A. I would put it in front of Philippine. Okay, remember, we gotta find at least one A and one Z. At least. Switzerland. It sounds like I don't really know what it sounds like. That's Switzerland, so which one do you think it is? I feel like it's D. I feel like D. You think D? S? Really? D? I feel like it's not that terrifying. Alright, I'll put it behind Saudi Arabia. Now, Bulgaria. Ow. Hold up. I feel like that's the scariest one so far. Other than like Israel. I feel like, alright, for now we're gonna put Bulgaria in the top right now. Okay, I'll put Poland in the top right now. And then I'll put Bulgaria right in its spot. Alright. Ukraine is next. Never mind. We might have found a new scariest one. It's kind of creepy. Like, which one was that? Really? F? It isn't the most terrifying. I definitely want to sleep through it, though. I'm gonna put it here. What is it? Why is it? Oh no, I got rid of it. Alright, never mind. Alright, now Chile. For a tsunami. Whoa. I don't know how I said. Wait. No, that's a scary one. Which one was that? That was Chile. Yeah, that's a scary one. I'm gonna put it in front of Saudi Arabia, maybe in front of Malaysia. All right, Botswana. I'm just gonna skip a little bit. That is definitely F. Do you think Z actually? Do you think Z or F? Oh, like Spike. F. I'm gonna put it in front of France. Oh, we have Singapore, Lithuania, and New Zealand left. What the heck? Bro, New Zealand just took like 400 different alarms and put it into one, bro. They just put it into one. New Zealand, come on. We know you can do better than that. Really? I'll put it behind Poland because that would definitely get me definitely get me up and out. Okay, Singapore.
Are you looking at 4x?
Singapore.
A custom rug is
Let's
a manufacturer.
see. Let's see what you have, Singapore. Let's see what you have. Forget what Singapore's was. Oh wait, nah. That's a bit spooky. That's a bit spooky, definitely. Just wow, 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 wow. I find that's like maybe A tier probably. Maybe in front of I feel like that's in front of US. I'm gonna put it in front of US. Alright, last one. Lithuania. What has happened? Hold up. Alright. I think we found our new pop. I think that's the new top one. That's the top one. And then I feel like for Z, I feel like maybe Japan. Probably Japan. I feel like okay, hold up. I'll put it in between New Zealand and Poland. Alright. This is our ranking. I do have two special guests. They're not on here. One is Tuvila, and then the other is Chicago, actually. Here. That's not how you spell, but oh well. Okay, so I believe that Chicago has one that we may recognize. Okay, so I'm gonna say this right out loud. Tuvalu. I don't know how you say this. This one and Chicago, I feel like are a little, just a tiny bit lazy. Wanna know how? Because Chicago is this. It's literally Siren Head. That's like that's definitely would be the scariest thing I would ever hear, but that's literally all it is. Then Tuvalu is this. And I know what this song is. And I already have a clip of it. I actually know what it is. It's a song that is reversed, and I actually really like the song. It's not the best song to listen to. Yeah, Dance Party. It sounds better reversed because that was the reversed version of it actually. But yeah, here it is. Let me. All right, this is it. So this song is called Blood Pop. It is a fire song. It is honestly a W song, honestly, is what I say. It is W. But yeah. I guess that technically would be it for stream. It only took us 25 minutes to get through it. Yeah, but yeah, Blood Pop, one of the best songs ever, honestly. Okay, I do have a question. Would you guys like to see a edit? I have been. Okay, listen. I've been trying to make car edits. Yes, you heard me. Car edits. I'm not the one to edit. You think I'd be the one to edit, since I do edit my own videos. But here I'll give you a tiny little sneak peek of one. All right, I'll give you a sneak peek of the Honda Accord. I just asked my dad for a car, and then he said that car, and here it is. I'll just give you a sneak peek of it. I'll just skip to right here. That's not very good. All right, here. Can you see it very well? I can't really tell if it's full screen for you guys. Is it full screen for you guys or no? Listen, no. Here. I can do this. There you go. There you go. That's all right now, and I'm planning to make more. The full version is releasing in a few hours. But I feel like that was a good stream. That's a fun back to school stream. And but when if you guys play VR, I'm going on VR after this to check out the new Animal Company update. Hopefully they bring back Spawn. But yeah. Also, if you guys have any car requests, just comment it on the video later. And yeah, so I'll be doing 2 more before I actually take requests. And yeah, blah. I was just wait. What about blah? An essay. What's the brand? Cause I can put it on a notepad. So, because I'm gonna be doing a. I forgot what it was. It was. I know. What I'm asking is like, what type of brand is it? An essay? So I'm gonna be doing a Corvette and a. Another one. It starts with a P. Oh, an Audi SA. All right. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching the